everyone, welcome back to my channel Lush Foliage. In today's video I will be adding fertilizers in my caladium pots. Now this is one of the caladium that has recently sprouted. I'm not very sure when I had put the tubers in the soil. There is another one. This tuber was very small, so you can see the leaves are also very small, but it's putting out another leaf. Same thing goes with this one. You can see there is a new leaf coming up from the petiole. So I'm very excited. Beautiful color, very dark red color. So I will be adding in the nutrients today. As usual, I have my compost tea, which is basically the liquid that tends to come out from the compost bin. I add a little bit of water and I dilute it, and it looks somewhat like this. Now before we add this fertilizer, or any fertilizer for that matter, always ensure the soil in the pot is moist. Now a lot of people use solid fertilizers, basically, which are slow release fertilizers like vermicompost, compost, seaweed granules, or osmocote. These are all slow release fertilizers. They are solid fertilizers, but I prefer to go with liquid based fertilizers because these are quite fast. As soon as we add it into the soil, the plant is ready to absorb all that nutrients. So I always prefer to go with liquid based fertilizers. So the soil is already moist and I'm going to add a little bit because this pot is little smaller. That's about it. And I also have something else over here. Now wondering what this is. This is basically a mix of banana peel water, onion peel water and pomegranate peel water. All of this is very high in potassium and phosphorus, which our caladiums love. They prefer less nitrogen but more of phosphorus and potassium. So I'm also going to add a little bit of it. That's it. You can see I have used very little, and that's more than enough. Even the water has passed through the drain hole. This also indicates how loose and porous my soil mix is, because that's the type of soil caladiums prefer. They do not like water to be pooled in the pot, otherwise the tubers will get rotted. The soil has to be loose, porous, well draining, and always water until the water starts passing through the drain hole. That is the indication that the entire soil in the pot is moistened or is wet. You cannot do a half watering, like you don't just sprinkle little bit of water, because caladiums like slight moisture in the soil. They will not do well in dry soil. The moment the soil is dry for a longer period of time, you'll start noticing that the leaves will get brown edges. They will start to wilt and eventually they will turn yellow and die off. So ensure you're maintaining a slight amount of moisture but not soggy wet soil. So that's about it. We are done with adding of fertilizers. You can see it is pretty simple. Unlike the slow release fertilizers, the liquid fertilizer tends to work out really well, and that is what I have been using for, I don't know, maybe 8 years, 9 years, or probably 10 years. It has been really long that I have been growing plants, and this has been working out really well from day one, and I'm very happy with this. I had initially started with slow release fertilizers, like I used to use compost and vermicompost. I did not get that good results what I started getting with liquid fertilizers. So ever since then I have completely shifted to liquid fertilizer. So that's about it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.